In 1986, it took many faces to give the San Francisco 49ers the look of a champion. But more than outward appearance, it was the 49ers' inner resolve that marked them as winners. They compiled a 10-5-1 record in a rough-and-tumble season that resembled a heavyweight title fight. Throughout 1986, adversity was the 49ers' toughest foe. But finesse and fury enabled them to wage a fight to the finish. They steamrolled over their final three opponents and became one of only two NFL teams to make the playoffs the last 4 years in a row. By displaying heart and hustle, the San Francisco 49ers won their fourth NFC Western Division championship in the past 6 seasons, and they reaffirmed their status as one of the premier teams of the 80s. September signaled the dawn of a new campaign, and the season opener at Tampa Bay was a case of theft in broad daylight, as the Niners produced a team record 7 interceptions. In a 31-7 victory, the offense also pulled out all the stops. But while passing for 356 yards, Joe Montana aggravated a chronic back injury that would require career-threatening spinal disc surgery. Other injuries to key personnel would have followed. Yet head coach Bill Walsh and 49er owner Edward DeBartolo Jr. knew that despite the loss of muscle, the team's morale would never weaken.
Well, fortunately, we've developed a sort of an atmosphere or a state of mind among our players over many years that can deal with adversity.
And I think they have stuck together, and I think that you know, the youth has helped, the veterans have helped, and that's what is needed to keep teams perennially competitive. This is the type of team that really does rise to the occasion and comes through during adversity.
In our particular case, we begin to lose people, and those that replaced them have the conviction that they can play as well or better if ever called upon, and believe me, they were called upon this year.
Jeff Kemp responded to this call in forceful fashion. When Joe Montana's backup stepped to the forefront of the offense, his strong arm proved ideal for long-distance dialing, and he was one of 3 49er quarterbacks to pass for over 300 yards in 1986. In 6 starts, Kemp led his new team to 3 consecutive wins, including a Week 4 triumph over Miami in the Orange Bowl. Kemp helped the 49ers pass this crucial early season test with flying colors by passing for 2 scores in a 31-16 win. Miami's explosive offense was defused by 4 interceptions, including Ronnie Lott's theft and lateral to number 46, Tom Holmoe, that resulted in a 66-yard touchdown. Throughout 1986, the electrifying play of Ronnie Lott ignited the 49er defense. An All-Pro and Pro Bowl starter, number 42 shot down the top guns of opposing attacks by playing the role of lethal weapon. Lott runs the show for defensive coordinator George Seifert.
Ronnie's become the quarterback for the defense, the signal caller for our defense just prior to the snap of the ball. He's a very dynamic player as far as his hitting ability and reaction to the ball.
In his first full season as an NFL free safety, Lott's 10 interceptions were a league high and also equaled a team record.
Everybody expected me to be a great free safety, more so than being a great corner. Playing corner was a challenging position for me because I wasn't supposed to play that position. But playing free safety, everybody expected me to be an all-pro, and that was a challenge in itself. Meeting challenges is Ronnie Lott's trademark. He is one of the many experienced players who have helped create the 49ers' winning tradition, a tradition that is also embodied by a veteran offense. Behind a line that permitted just 26 sacks, the NFC's second lowest total, the 49ers towered above their conference rivals in both total offensive yardage and passing yardage. An elite core of veteran receivers included tight end Russ Francis, number 81. Francis' backup was John Frank, number 86. For number 87, Dwight Clark, consistency has been the hallmark of a brilliant career, as evidenced by his still active streak of 104 games with at least one reception. Number 33, Roger Craig's 81 catches, led pro running backs in 1986. High knees and a hard nose also powered the versatile Craig to the club rushing lead. Craig was paired in the backfield with Wendell Tyler and Joe Cribbs, number 28, who became a valuable addition after being acquired from Buffalo. Throughout the decade, veterans such as these have contributed to the 49ers' pioneering style of offensive football. In 1986, they helped blaze a trail that led to the playoffs. An exhausting three-game mid-season road trip had overtones of a forced march for the Niners. At Green Bay in Week 8, Mike Morawski started in place of injured Jeff Kemp. Morawski threw for one touchdown and ran for another. But with 33 seconds left, it was Torrey Nixon who saved the 49ers from a third straight overtime contest. Number 20, Nixon's 88-yard interception return wrapped up a 31-17 victory. Taking role players like Morawski and Nixon from the right-hand side of the depth chart to increase the left-hand side of the one-loss record is a Bill Walsh specialty. Walsh is now the winningest 49er head coach ever, and a major factor in his success is the fine coaching staff he has assembled.
We believe we have the best coaching staff in football. I'm certainly rivaled by a lot, but we have experienced men who have done such a brilliant job over a period of time, not only in the strategy and tactics of the game, but in developing personnel. It has to be one of the great staffs that have been put together in recent years.
Expert coaching helped 4 rookies assume key roles in the 49er defense. Cornerback Tim McKyer, cornerback Don Griffin, defensive end Larry Roberts, and pass rushing specialist Charles Haley, number 94, comprise this talented young quartet. Haley's 12 sacks represented a team high and were the most by an NFC rookie in 1986. Number 91, Roberts' devastating hitting style marked him as an up-and-coming quarterback rusher. McKyer and Griffin shouldered enormous coverage responsibilities, but this young duo's rapid progress compensated for the loss of All-Pro Eric Wright. Number 22, McKyer, and Griffin, number 29, helped the Niners accumulate 49 takeaways, the NFL's highest total for 1986. While these unheralded rookie quarterbacks were occasionally beaten, they were never broken. First-year players have a way of developing quickly in the 49ers system, and 1985's top rookie got even better in 1986. Jerry Rice is a honey of a wide receiver, whose 15 receiving touchdowns shattered a club record that had stood for nearly 40 years. Rice's 86 catches were an NFC best, and his 1,570 receiving yards represents the third highest single-season total in pro football history. These achievements stem from a dazzling array of skills.
He's got great acceleration to a ball. He's strong, he's exceptionally quick, and he's just a natural competitor along the lines of a Joe Montana or Dwight Clark. They're instinctive competitors, and they can play under any given situation.
You can just throw it and he just goes and gets it. People just learn to respect him a lot more, so they're giving him more room so he can do just about what he wants.
Throughout 1986, All-Pro and Pro Bowl starter Jerry Rice was the headline performer of the 49ers offense. But on one of his best days of the season, he relinquished the spotlight to a man who had been absent from center stage for 9 weeks. Joe Montana's most incredible comeback ever was preceded by a mild case of stage fright.
Well, I was nervous and excited. I was glad to be back, but butterflies were a little bigger. They were these big monarchs, I think, instead of the little tiny moth type. I was afraid of coming back and not being able to perform as well as I had before I left.
Montana kept the faithful on their feet, and the St. Louis Cardinals off balance by throwing 3 touchdown passes in a 43-17 10th week victory.
Montana's ready, looking good, completely at ease, going deep. He's throwing to the goal line to Rice. He leaps, he catches it. Touchdown, 49ers! Joe Montana. You think he's got a sore back? Well, it certainly doesn't hurt his throwing.
He's like Indiana Jones. He can go up against odds, and he just believes in himself. He believes that nothing can stop him, and Joe just has this one tangible that is hard to describe, but it equals wins.
Joe Montana had courageously demonstrated what he finds truly rewarding about his fabled career.
It's not the money, it's the love of that game and that competition. Every down's different, and I just love it.
A nucleus of savvy, steely-eyed veterans made the 49er defense one of pro football's best in 1986. Nose tackle Michael Carter, number 95, is a rampaging inside force who brutalizes blockers and ball carriers. Power up the middle was also generated by linebacker Ricky Ellison, number 50. The pass rush was led by outside men Dwayne Board, number 76, and Jeff Stover, number 72. With 11 sacks, Stover demonstrated an ability to make pass blocking seem like a lost art. Unsung Milt McCall, number 53, typified the valuable contributions of a linebacking corps whose mainstay was Keena Turner, number 58. The team leader in total tackles was strong safety Carlton Williamson, number 27, who also made his presence felt on pass defense. Veterans Jeff Fuller, number 49, Torrey Nixon, Ronnie Lott, Jim Farnhorst, and Tom Holmoe, number 46, helped the 49ers produce an NFL high and team record 39 interceptions. This total included 5 touchdown returns that also established a club standard. In 1986, only 2 teams in pro football allowed fewer points than the Niners, who posted a 20-0 shutout of Atlanta in Week 12. The Falcons were frustrated by 8 sacks. There was also rock-solid run defense and a gem of a special teams play by Don Griffin, number 29, that put the game out of reach.
There's Griffin backpedaling to the 24-yard line where he catches it. Comes up to the 30, down the sideline to the 40, to the outside to the 45, the 50. Cuts back through the middle of the 40. He's down to the 30, being chased from behind. I think he'll make it. He's at the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers!
But this convincing conquest was followed by a devastating defeat. A Monday night matchup against the New York Giants began with the Niners offense displaying clockwork precision. Tenacious defense also helped carve a 17-0 halftime lead. But the eventual world champions ultimately prevailed, and the 49ers suffered an uncharacteristic loss that cast doubt on their postseason chances. They now faced consecutive must-win games against 3 playoff-bound opponents. 1 week later, however, this setback became a blur, and the gleam returned to their eyes. Against the New York Jets, Joe Montana continued the comeback that would earn him his teammates' vote as the Len Eshmont Award winner for inspirational and courageous play. A resurgent rushing attack accounted for all 3 touchdowns. Number 33, Roger Craig, ran for a pair of scores, and rookie Tom Rathman, number 44, added another. Rathman's first pro touchdown cemented a 24-10 win. The swift strides of the running game next propelled the Niners into New England. Roger Craig paced a sweeping assault with over 175 combined yards from scrimmage. Determination enabled the Niners to come from behind twice in this do-or-die contest. Number 28, Joe Cribbs, ran for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Ray Wersching kicked 3 field goals. The 49ers also proved equal to the task of defending one of pro football's highest-scoring teams. Late in the game, Keena Turner's forced fumble and interception set up 10 points that sent San Francisco to a 29-24 triumph and guaranteed the Niners their 5th playoff berth since 1981. For the second straight week, the 49ers had beaten a playoff-bound team. But one more remained, and this final confrontation with Los Angeles would determine the NFC West Championship. The 49ers had chased the Rams during a marathon race of a season. Now, with the finish line in sight, they were ready to overtake them and never look back. At the outset of this game, the Niners established a feverish pace, then maintained it for 60 breathtaking minutes.
to pass, going deep, throwing it 50 yards downfield to Rice. He leaps. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers!
When Los Angeles pulled to within 3 points in the second quarter, Joe Montana directed a flawless 92-yard touchdown drive that put the 49ers in complete control of the contest.
And here they are at the line of scrimmage now. The Rams put 7 men up there at the goal line. Defense now. Rice in motion. Handoff to Cribbs. He drives. He's in. And touchdown, 49ers! Everett going back to pass, fakes once, now throws deep. He's going 30 yards, and it is intercepted. Picked off at the 22-yard line by Ronnie Lott. And the 49ers have struck defensively again.
The Niners clinched the NFC West title with a 24-14 victory.
Back to pass, throws one into the end zone, and Francis with a one-hand catch has it. Touchdown, 49ers!
It was probably the biggest game that we've been in a long time. You could feel the emotion, and I was as pleased as anybody could be. It was one of the highlights of my football career.
The look of a champion. In 1986, the 49ers once again wore it proudly. They also demonstrated that they possess the heart of a champion, and that is why the San Francisco 49ers have created and maintained a winning tradition that is likely to endure for seasons to come.